What is up, guys? This is Rack and Load, and oh yes, look at the sheer beauty that is on the table right now. Oh my god, the Schmeisser SP9 and the SP15. This one is the Gen 2, but I'm going to turn it into a Gen 3 because the only difference is the charging handle. On the SP9 you have the dogleg charging handle. On the SP15, on the Gen 2 and on the Gen 1, you have that kind of charging handle. Now, one or two people have actually broke these off. I've not managed to do it on my one yet because, you know, I like to treat my guns like a lady and be very gentle. But no, it's the nature of the beast as far as a straight pull is concerned. You've got to yank it back. You've got to let it go. I guess there's a bit of metal fatigue going on there. But I'm going to show you how to convert your Gen 2 into a Gen 3 because you will be able to buy this upgrade from Schmeisser at your local gun dealer. Okay? I think it's around £200 odd to have this new bolt carrier group, okay? But it will turn it into a Gen 3. If you are in the market to buy a new SP15, then you'll get the Gen 3 anyway. I'm sure that'll already have the dogleg charging handle. So, yes, this is a tutorial video from Rack and Load. So, hold tight, it's going to be a rough ride because you know what I'm like at doing this sort of stuff on video. But I will try to be gentle, okay? So first of all you're going to need is a MIG welder, an anvil, a big hammer, someone who's pretty good at blacksmithing as well, and possibly an angle grinder. That's the only tools you will need to do this job. No, I'm just kidding you. Everything you need, apart from a little Allen key, is included in here. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So first of all, let's get the bits ready. Hopefully, I won't have to heavily edit this video. I'm sure I will. I'm sure it'll go totally wrong. But this is what you get in the pack. So you get the new bolt carrier there, okay? The only difference is it's got those 3 holes there compared to the one hole that's basically that handle goes in. The dogleg handle takes 3 sort of Allen screws that hold it all together. So let's get it all out ready and we will attempt to do this on camera. I have done 4 of these already, but not on camera. So let's get all the screws ready and we'll get this video on the go. Right then, so there are all the bits I need. So first of all, we'll do this as though you own a Gen 2, okay? So first of all, safety check. So the first thing you've got to do after safety checking it is break it open. So pull that pin out and just separate the upper from the lower. You only really need to sort of do it like this. So but I'm going to just release the, this is the fiddly bit. I'm going to release the, I'm going to need a smaller Allen key for that. Basically, I've got to push the sort of detent thing in there to pull the charging handle out. So I'll just do that. Oh my god, that just happened too easy. I thought that was going to be the hardest bit. So out comes the handle and then out comes the bolt carrier group. So there we go. That's the Gen 2 one. Right. So what you've got to do is you've first of all got to take the firing pin out. Now what you need to take the firing pin out, and I've just put it down. Oh, here we go. You need a real small Allen key or punch, and you've basically just got to drift that little pin out there, okay? So you give that a push, it comes out the other side, and there we go, that split pin. I'm going to put that somewhere where I'm not going to lose it. Once that comes out, the firing pin oh, I'm getting covered in oil here. The firing pin will come out. Out comes the firing pin. Once you have pulled the firing pin out, you then push the actual bolt all the way in, and this thing here, this thing with like the square top, should just come out. He says, "Oh God, I'm getting proper oiled up here. Let me spin it around." So that just pulls out like so. Okay, I'll put that to one side. Then the bolt should just pull out. There we go. And it pulls out just like that. So this bit now is redundant. You don't need it. So I'll just drop that down there. I'll put it on the black so I don't get oil all over my mat. So we put them bits to one side. We grab the new one. Here is the new one. This is the difference. So you've got that one big hole there to put in the handle. And on the new one, instead of that, you've got these 3 holes there where we're going to put the dogleg charging handle. So we've got to put all this back together. Now, it is a little bit fiddly. The fiddliest bit is putting that split pin back in. Note this, as I discovered, this thing will only go in one way, okay? It won't go in the other side. It don't fit. So it's almost like it's tapered, okay? So it won't go in that side. It'll only go in one way, all right? So, but we'll do that in a second. First of all, you just do what you've just done in reverse. So basically, put the actual bolt into, it'll only sort of go in one way. He says, "Oh, is it going wrong already?" Surely not. It cannot be going wrong already. There we go. Just got to give it a bit of a push, bit of persuasion. Once that is in, line that hole up, okay? And then that bit that I was talking about, you just push that back in and in it goes, and that's it. It's literally all you've got to do. Just push it in like that. Once you have done that, it is a case of putting the firing pin back in here. Okay, he says. Oh God, guys are cringing as they watch me. I'm sure they are. There we go. Have I got it turned the right way? You'll know if you've got it wrong, because if that's spun the wrong way round, obviously it closes the hole up. So there goes the firing pin into there. Now this is the bit that I found the most awkward, is putting this split pin back in. It might go in, it might not, it might just be a complete bleep. I won't swear. Yeah, it's been a complete bleep. Let me just give it some persuasion. I've got to break out the Leatherman. Hang on one sec. Sometimes it just needs a little bit of a tap or a bit of a squeeze to get it in. Sometimes if you rotate it, hang on, is it going? Is it going? I've not had to edit this so far. Oh, there we go. In she goes. So that pushes all the way in, and there you go. The bolt is in position. Okay. It's a little tight, that is, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. That's fine. That's fine. Right then, that is done as far as putting it back together. So then what we've got to do is put the actual dog leg on. Now what I've found is putting that on first and then putting the handle on is the easiest way of doing this. So if you get your screws, put them all in ready, your little Allen screws. You do get a spare one as well. Oh God, I nearly needed a spare one then as I threw that across the table. So Allen keys are supplied. So what we've got to do, I've got them in ready. So what we'll do then is we'll put the new bolt or new bolt carrier back in to the rifle. Okay, so in it goes. There we go. Give it a tap. Close her up. We can push that pin back in. Right. So what we do then is we put this in position here with the screws in like so. Okay, So they go like so, and we can start doing those up. Okay. I'll just do them up loosely for camera. Well, I'll just do them up. I won't torque them up properly. I'll just give them just a bit of a nip to save time. Right, that's on. Then it's just a case of. Now I've found sometimes these are got a bit too much of this like Loctite stuff on, but it can be a bit of a pain to do up. But basically, locate that Allen screw into your handle. Use the big Allen key supplied. And basically, you've got to, let's do it up finger tight. And then basically just crank it up. Oh God, my hands are all oiled up now. The hands are all oiled up, ready for Mrs. Rack when I go back in. Now I'll delete that bit out. Especially if you're watching, Mrs. Rack. Right. There we go. Oh no, it wants to go in a bit more. It does get a bit tight with the thread lock stuff that they put on. So, because at first you'll think, oh God, I'm crossing it. But no, you're not. It's all good. It's all good. Just go steady. Get that in the position that you require. Nearly there, nearly there. Oh, probably one more turn. Oh God, I've got to wipe my hands. Got too much oil on them. No, maybe another one. Alright, maybe another 3. And there we go. You have a Gen 3 bolt. Excuse the angle of that. I mean, have whatever angle you want, but that is it. That's the Gen 3 bolt. You are welcome. That's how to do it. No editing there. All done. So that is your Gen 3, or how to convert your Gen 2 into a Gen 3. There you go. And that is just surplus to requirements. There's no serial number on that bit, so there's no need for any messing about with your firearms license if you're here in the UK, which you probably will be if you've got a straight pull, because that's all we can have as far as centerfires go, straight pulls or bolt actions. But there you go. Nice and easy to do. Turning your Gen 2 into a Gen 3. Thanks for watching, guys. That is Rack and Load. See ya.